everyone. Welcome to the Do It for the Content podcast. Today we are here with the four original hosts. We got myself, Watermelon Justice. On my left, we got Frost T. Say hi. Say hi.
Hello.
On my right, I got the awesome OK Capitalist.
Hello.
And on to his right, we got the very secretive Z Fallen, or The Fallen, depending on where you live. Say what's up.
Hello.
So, we are on Vrchat known as the professional e-boys with full body. All four of us. We actually go through the pugs
All
and
four
border
of us
Uh,
pubs
have full body.
and just flex our full bodiness. Just just flex it. So ever just flex their full
Anyone who
bodies.
doesn't have full body can't be considered a real e-boy.
Mhm.
well,
They
guess
can be
Mhm.
what?
considered a slut though.
Hold on, I'm working out real quick.
Oh, yeah. Now what? Now what, boys?
Well, your mini
Just cycle
backflip.
everybody. Let's just cycle
Yeah.
everybody.
Just a little cycle, dude.
Ah, just cycle.
Ah,
Yeah.
look at this. It's
That's
fucking
good.
This
workout
is
in
the
VR.
Airborne Flex on Frost podcast. Alright.
This is Shit on Frost podcast. Thank you for coming for a straight hour and a half of just straight
I
up fucking
swear,
over.
dude.
Thank you for coming. Yo, I was very surprised when you accepted
Oh my god.
the deal. Like we told you we were going to be ruthless to you, and you just said, "Yeah, sure, do it." So I'm
Yeah,
happy
for
you're
pretty much a straight
here.
hour.
R/roast me, and I
I
was
just
like,
wanted to
oh, well,
be in
here
the
we go.
podcast.
Alright.
So, Fallen. So this is your first podcast with us. So one thing we like asking all of the new people that hop on this couch or couches or chairs as it is now. What brought you to VR chat? Where did you start off, and where are you now?
Oh boy. Uh, brought me to VR chat. Ignore the dog in the background.
Oh, very
What are
nice,
you
very
doing?
nice.
Uh, oh, I kind of
Oh,
just got
interesting.
bored of everything else. Yeah, just got bored of everything else. So like, I started playing this. It seemed pretty cool and interesting. So I bought a Vive like way before. Um, like all the new ones were out, and then I kind of just upgraded and proceeded to buy the newest ones and the newest ones. Index on the way. Hello.
Hmm.
Um, started out wholesome, is the best way to put it.
Really?
As everybody starts out, always like, oh hey, I don't know you, but but I started out when it was everyone had like green names and get a
And
little
social anxiety.
icon
Mm.
that. Yes,
hmm hmm
yes, everyone's all scared to touch anybody because it was like, oh, because now people go up punching people and kicking them. Um, where I'm at now, uh, very far away from wholesome, I guess you could say.
Mhm. Mhm.
What's
Interesting. You
going
want to
on?
elaborate on that?
Well, I don't want
That's
to
another
say
time.
anything, but what are you? So you've actually done a lot of stuff for Unity in terms of avatar creations, etc. Did you do any of that before?
In Blender, yeah. I did, but it wasn't as much as I do now.
And
Like,
so,
it wasn't anything with
Mm.
worlds or anything with like
Hmm.
animations or anything. It was literally just cut and dry. You deal with a point, do all like the normal gestures and stuff, and then that was that. You had a semi good looking avatar. Everyone's like, "Whoa, that's custom! Oh, that's really cool." Hence the meme of, "Is that a custom avatar?" And so now you have all these avatars that do all kinds of nice cool animations and nice audio and music and keyframed perfectly, and it's come a long way.
so on this couch, all four of us make our own custom avatars. All custom avatars.
hmm
All four of us here. No need from help from other people, right, Frost?
Where you getting at? Where you getting at right now?
No, no, just
Like we all kind of all made our own avatars on our own.
Everyone had help from people. Everyone.
I mean,
I
I
mean,
I didn't.
I didn't. I
I
to be
didn't.
didn't.
fair, Cap had help from me because actually Cap and Watermelon both had help from me because you guys wouldn't have the shaders
No,
Ooh,
without me.
to be fair, I
ooh.
helped him. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Way to
listen.
open up
Mm.
this can of beans. All right, water.
So-
Thank you.
So technically, we can see Fallen here as like our senpai, you know, and he should be helping us for any current or future problems we have in Unity, free of charge. You guys heard it
Yeah,
here.
mhm.
You guys heard it here.
If
He was.
anyone wants to go to him, his Discord is.
I would love for you to try to pronounce
It
the
is.
letters
It,
on
it
the
is. It is messed up P, messed up A, messed up P, messed up I, space, messed
Mhm.
up F, messed up his whole name. His whole name's fucked up.
for reasons.
So
For legal reasons.
yes, about what 2 days ago, 3 days ago, VRChat updated itself, kind of ruined up with the like some more IK updates and all that. Instead of complaining about VRChat, what they're doing wrong, blah blah blah, what would you guys like to see in VRChat? What would you guys like to be added into VRChat? Because I personally would love to have collidable colliders on other avatars. So if I had colliders on my hand and Cap had colliders in his hair, I could ruffle his fucking hair, give him fucking a proper head pat. If someone has ears, if they can flop around, I can lift them up, down. That's what I love to see, and it should be quite possible because on your own avatar you got movement already. All you need is someone else to be able to touch that movement. So
As
what?
long as you can't grab them, then I'd be fine with that.
Uh,
'Cause I don't want to sit here and be just having this podcast, and then all of a sudden you see a hand come up and just yeet my head back. I just get dragged away off this chair, you know?
Oh, fuck.
I'm good.
That
I'm
would
good.
be
All right.
crazy.
How about you,
Alright,
Frost?
that's Gucci. Gucci.
Anything you want to see?
Honestly, for future updates, I think what I want to see and what we'll probably continue to see is just further optimization, because the main reason why, like, or at least I'm assuming why we don't have all the features on VRChat is because of how much it strains your computer to play a game like this. Um, First of all, it's VR, and that's like high end stuff already. And then you also have some processing that needs to be done. Just looking around and being able to see everything with like 360 view is, or it takes a lot of high processing power. So it's already a game, I'd say, just meant for people that have really good PC, and we continued those features going up without optimization as well, you're gonna get an imbalance and just with like really top tier just being able to handle it.
Okay. And Cap, how about you? Anything you would like to see
Uh,
yourself?
more fucking admins.
Well,
more
listen,
mods.
listen. Why can't we just police ourselves?
Ooh.
If we gave everyone
What?
the ability to fight each other, then no one would fight each other. So I think, why have more mods when we can just admin ourselves? Give us the power. Give us the power. We can do it. Believe in
You
us.
already do that. You already do that.
They already do that, and they're pretty shit at it. You
Well-
wanna know why they're shit at
well,
it? Because they're a bunch of
Oh.
fucking teenagers.
But I don't have.
Or the
Listen,
lives of-
listen. I don't have that power. I want the devs to be like, here, you have been granted this power. Use it responsibly. That'd be great.
We're gonna do vote kick people from VR chat.
That'd be
The
really
voting
good.
system. Should they be banned or should they not be banned? The whole
Oh
community
my
A
God.
decides.
popularity
Great.
contest. That'd be great. If you're not popular in VR chat, tough luck.
You're fucked. You're out of here. Next VR game
Ooh.
for you, alright? Second Life. You gotta go on Second Life. That's how much you fucked up.
Ooh,
Oh no.
that's actually a good question. Did any of you guys play any MMOs when you were younger that stand out? Anything specific? Like,
Arcage.
not bad.
Wow.
Shut up. Arcage was fucking great. Let me tell you why. I was a
no,
fucking-
wow, World of Warcraft, you fuck.
Wow. They said wow as in it was good.
Yo, wow, Cap, so cool. Arcade, ooh.
Wow.
Alright.
Well, tell us why.
Wow.
Tell us why it was so
Fuck.
cool.
Alright, okay. Here's why Arcade is so good, right? You had basically people making their own factions and being pirates and shit, right? Well, guess what? I was a little bit of an asshole. I was a pirate bandit type of dude. Whenever people would go trade, I would go and steal their cargo. I'd sink their fucking ship, steal their cargo, and make it as my own and make my own money just by stealing from other players. It was great. It
And
was
this is
great. I
why
could steal
we all
from
hate
anyone.
cat.
Oh, fuck you. All right. You could go
That does
in and
sound like
beat the
fun.
boss. Oh, and then you would get sent to jail, but you could go to a jury, and then you could appeal to that jury, and if you offered them money, you can get out of jury. You could get out of jail.
Really? That seems like a good jail
So the
system.
jury
Oh, wow.
was the jury was made up of actual players in the game, and you would decide on yourself if they would be guilty or not.
And it worked out well, didn't it?
Hmm.
Having players police
It
themselves.
worked out well for most people. I was funny enough. I was funny enough to get around that system.
Oh wait, what happened?
I would be like, I would suck your dick if you get me free. All right, I don't want to spend
Oh,
100
wow.
minutes in jail. Yo,
Holy.
you gotta
Oh,
spend
my.
100 minutes of real life time in a or not a real life jail, in a fucking virtual jail.
So,
It's fucking a pain in the
so,
ass.
so that's caps the
I
limit.
have.
If you had to spend
I play Arma 3.
100 minutes in jail, you'd rather just suck a dick. You guys heard it here first.
Hey, it's a virtual
Oh,
dick,
there
all
you
right?
go.
That's a big difference. Big
Oh,
difference.
well, you heard it here. He would suck a virtual.
In VR.
So hop on the VR
Process-
chat and come
Wow.
to at cat.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Yo,
Make sure to quote that or
Listen,
clip it.
listen. Make
Both.
sure that the Great Pug Washroom after the podcast, just hop over there. He'll be right there.
I'll be right there.
Every great pug will be in all of them. Don't worry about
All
it.
of them. Every
Yes.
single one of them.
Join one.
Every single great pug that we're gonna have. All right.
Hmm.
Oh, Cap. Kitty says it sounds like a plan. She'll be there. She's waiting for you.
Fight,
Oh.
baby.
But
I don't know
Huh.
if she's a dude or not.
Well.
listen. Let's not throw. Let's not say anything.
2019,
Let's not say
alright?
anything,
Oh,
okay?
2019.
Whoa.
2019.
Yo, it's Pride
Whoa,
Month. It's
hold
Pride
on.
Month. Turn up.
Mm-mm.
Anyway,
Yeah, yeah.
Frost.
Turn up.
Frost. Any
shit.
MMOs that you played or anything that pops up?
No, actually not. No. No,
Neopets?
when I gamed in the past.
Neopets?
No, not even
Club
Neopets. Nope. Nope. No Club Penguin. Nope.
Oh, I love them. I miss Club Penguin, dude.
I've never
No, I used to
played
play
an MMO.
Guy Online.
Never.
Yeah, what about
Oh,
Minecraft?
Besides like something like this. Hmm.
Minecraft. What's the
Yeah.
one where
Before it was just like FPSs
Fire.
and games like Rocket League stuff like
Gary's mod?
that.
Oh, okay. Well,
Nope.
um,
Yeah. Mm-mm.
all
I
right.
didn't
Well,
ever PC game until like July of last year. So mainly just FPS and stuff like
now
that.
look at him. He's trash still.
Look at him. It's turning
Ooh.
into a total degen.
so the MMO that I liked playing when I was young, you guys might have heard of it. Fly for fun. Flife. No.
Fly?
Flife.
I haven't.
Oh.
I've never heard
Pretty
of it.
much, it was just a free MMO you can play, very generic. You can fly around on brooms at level 40, and when I first played it, one of the higher level players, he was like, "Yo, I'm done with this game. It's shit. Here you go." He gave me everything, everything. He gave me an egg, gave me a whole bunch of gold, gave me his armor, and I was like, "I'm rich." And then I spent hours and hours in playing, and then I just quit. It was a shit game. I know why you
I
left.
did that in RuneScape.
But RuneScape was different. RuneScape was good.
Spent hours and hours. Yeah, I miss it. I
Mhm.
wouldn't mind going back to it, but
Hey, the OG. Maybe we got
RuneScape's
a clan
freaking
going.
great.
I mean, yeah, I'm down. I can play it on my phone while I'm
Yeah,
on
yeah.
flights, you know.
Yeah, I'll play. I'll play it on my phone while I'm driving too. Like, we'll all be together.
What? How about we save up a little bit? We'll save. How about you save up? You buy the Tesla's fucking truck, you know, and you use that to drive
Oh,
around.
that's right.
Yo, that
Then
Ooh.
you can do that.
Oh.
truthfully, they're not selling to private people. They're only selling to companies. So I'm fucked on that.
I know.
But anyways,
I know.
so do any of you guys want to talk? Do you guys have a topic you guys want to bring out, or should I just go to the next interesting topic I got here?
You got a topic falling, huh?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay. Well, something that
Hmm.
you can talk about
Mhm.
Fallen
Oh.
that I know you have a good story for. I don't know if you want to bring out the full story, but
Oh.
do any of you guys
Oh.
did any of you guys get injured, like seriously or semi-seriously, like any broken bones, anything like that? Any dick
Mm.
breaking while something was happening?
Dick breaking,
So
eh?
one story I have didn't happen to me about a friend. We were doing a game of Truth or Dare. Actually, no, no. We were playing the Never Have Ever game. Just about like 10 of us in a circle,
Mm.
fingers up. And I was a question master. I was like, okay, okay. Never have I ever broken a dick. And then this girl, nice little blonde lady on my right, she put the finger down. And we're like, what the fuck? And apparently, just for the PSA for you guys out there, Pride Month and everything, be careful. When she's hopping, or he's hopping, I guess, and she's not looking at you, it can
Oh fuck.
it can bend backwards and it will break. And technically, there's no
Oh.
bone there, so it just
uh.
it it,
Oh.
it just
Oh
the muscle,
God.
like the muscles and everything. And if you ever get hurt while it's broken, it's gonna be immensely painful for you, immensely. So don't think of anything. You can bring it to the ER, but they ain't gonna do shit. They give you painkillers, but like, yo, deal with it. So yeah, watch out.
I'd like to add to this.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard Johnny Knoxville
Um,
broke his dick.
Ooh.
Oh.
so it doesn't have to be where they're on top. You can also be
Oh.
when doing a kind of like doggy. Uh, Sitting
Oh.
there, things are getting hot and heavy. Doing it. Pulled back a little bit too much to put it back in, and it was just like a loud. It was just popping sound,
Mhm.
and like
Oh, dude.
I just fucking just flopped. Ah, 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 ah. So I was sitting there rolling around like ah, and then she's like, "Wow, what happened?" And so fucking
I'm in
and
pain,
then
you bitch.
I couldn't, it didn't like it wasn't broke. It just hurt like a son of a gun for
mhm.
weeks and weeks. Gladly it wasn't broken, but it was just a popping sound, and my heart just like you go on a roller coaster and everything just sinks. That's what it felt like. It was like just
Yo, my dick is
knocked the
gone.
wind out of you, and you
My
just
dick is gone.
screaming. It
It's
was the worst.
gone
It was the
forever.
worst.
All right. Uh, Cap, Frost. Any injuries?
Mm. um. Not
No, man.
recently, but yeah. Back when I was a kid, I only had one single time where I broke my bone, and it was my wrist. So I um when I was a kid, I had like a bunk bed that I get on top of and just like watch movies on. And like I was a very energetic kid. So I just like jump around, do whatever on top of this bunk bed. And while I was on top of this bunk bed, I can't remember what I was watching, but I was jumping around and then I just there's a ladder that connects like the bottom to like the top bunk. You can like climb up and get on top of the bunk, so you're not gonna have the side. So I I trip on this ladder and I fall like this. Like I had my arms like this, and I just fall straight down this ladder all the way down to the bottom, and I end up just knocking my hand down on every single bar that this ladder had, and uh, afterwards I just like screamed, and I had like a giant bruise on my wrist, and originally, I don't remember this, but originally my dad just like thought it was just a bruise, so
Mhm.
he didn't take me to the ER or anything. I was just left with this for about like a week until finally he was just like, okay, you haven't moved your arm for like a week, we're gonna get you checked out. And turned out I actually broke my wrist. To get
Oh,
asked and everything for
damn.
that. So
So,
I,
One more.
was it hard to?
yeah, I was like 6.
Did you?
Wait, wait, wait,
Oh,
wait.
wait.
Hold up, hold
Was
up,
it?
hold up, hold up, hold up. Wait. You, you didn't do when you were.
No.
Well, I
Huh?
mean, what if your dad asked you, man? Was it hard then?
What?
Was it hard when your dad
Oh
asked
my god, Cap, dude, that's messed up. That's messed up.
you?
That's messed up,
Oh
dude.
shit.
Jesus. While we're on the subject,
Alright.
what arm was it? Was it your left or right arm?
It was my right arm.
And this is why Frosted left you
Alright,
to this
alright.
day.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
He suffered through the pain. It was like, I got you, Dad. It's okay.
No. Oh my god, dude.
Hmm.
So, have y'all ever?
But yeah, that's the only
Did you
time.
guys have boats growing up? Like, we go on the lake or with the boat or
I'm black,
anything?
so no.
I went on like canoes, bro. All right, I'm
Canoes.
Native
But
American.
you guys,
We went on
you guys never been like
canoes.
tubing?
Yes, I have.
Tubing.
Yeah, dude. I went tubing
Yeah.
about a year
Okay.
ago,
All right.
actually. Yeah.
So, growing up, my family had a boat. And we'd always go tubing, and it was always so much fun. And hit these big waves. And as we got progressively older and older, um, they would go faster and hit more waves and do more dangerous stunts on tubing. So I remember I was with my whole family on the boat, and I was going. My sister went. We went around for probably about 30 minutes. She had her fun, and then it was my turn to go. So we pulled the tube in. I got on the tube, and I started going, and they started going. I was a little bit older than her, so they were going faster and stuff off the bat. And so my mom wanted to let some more slack on the rope, so I was getting pushed off, like pushed back more. So I would hit the bigger waves and the
Oh.
bigger. So when she
Dope
was
mom.
letting the rope go, it was going. I can see it. I was holding on, and I could see this like big loop of rope that was like right
Oh
here, and
no.
it was right
Oh
next to me.
no.
And they were going far and going fast, and I could see this rope, and it wasn't making letting me go out farther. It was just collecting. My mom let out the wrong rope, so the only thing I remember is looking at a rope and then getting flipped. Like I don't, it was there was no wave, no nothing. All I remember is getting flipped, and my arm. Oh, the hell!
Like
Just like
that, like
that.
Just like that.
Just like this. just like just like that. And oh shit. So yeah, I was getting. There we go. Oh, I don't think there I am. What the heck? Get back here.
Full body's so
So yeah,
cool, huh?
I remember getting
Yeah, I'm so glad
flipped,
we have full body.
Oh
and
my
my
god, dude.
arm landed in the rope, and it snapped. Like if you look on your like
Oh.
right below my elbow,
Ooh.
like right about here, snapped there, and then also snapped my wrist. And all I remember is I was getting dragged because my arm was wrapped, so I was getting dragged, and then they stopped and slowed down, and I held my arm underwater and kind of just sat there and floated with feet. I was sitting there. I must have been like 12, 13. So I was just sitting there, and I didn't scream, didn't cry because I didn't feel it. I think it was just more of like a blood, like a rush, and like all the surprise of what the hell just happened. But I remember
Mhm.
I lifted my arm up, and it was like it
Ew.
was mangled,
Ooh.
and I was like ah. And my mom started freaking the fuck out. She jumped in the water. They were still moving the boat to come around to pick me. My mom just like, just fuck it. She jumped in the water. She's having a panic attack because now she's drinking water, freaking out because her kid's arm is mangled. But so I'm sitting there holding my arm up. It's all mangled and all just red. Blood's all over the place, and oh, it was not good. And then I was quiet the whole time going to the hospital, and they're like, "Oh, it's not broken. It's not broken. It's just messed up." And I'm sitting there. I'm like, I can hear like the as like just barely movement. And I was like, I think something's wrong. So they took X-rays, and they're like, "No, it's not broken. I swear." So they wrapped it up really good, and they said, "Well, there you go. Here's a fucking sucker." They didn't put a hard cast on it, nothing. So I'm sitting there for about a week, laying in bed. I couldn't fucking move because it was just immense amount of pain just going through. And I remember I went to go pick up something, and it just like I didn't. It just made this weird fucking sound, and it was just bad. It was just bad. Eventually it healed, but now I can hear my wrist pop, and if I don't have feeling down here underneath my elbow. Like I can stab
God
it.
damn.
I have no feeling.
That is goddamn
Till
shit.
about
Fuck.
till about middle of my
Oh.
arm.
All my stories are just like funny stories. Fuck.
Give us a
I
funny
got
story.
You guys are
tough
even.
stories.
After that, I definitely need a
Okay.
funny story.
So, this one isn't too bad of an injury I got, but basically, back in the day, right, when I was like little tiny cap, right, when it was about elementary school time,
Oh,
I
baby
lived in
cat.
apartments. Yeah, little baby cap, little
You,
baby cap. I
you're
lived
so
in
tiny.
apartments, right, and yeah, shut up. I'm
Yeah.
taller than you.
I'm still growing.
I don't know about that. I don't know
All right,
about that.
okay.
Cap is of the colored nationality. I'm pretty sure he's bigger than you.
So get this, get this.
Uh,
I lived in apartments, right? I lived in apartments. Well, turns out when you grow up in apartments and you're an apartment kid, all the families get really close. And a whole bunch of Mexicans lived there, right? And I was really cool with them, right? We were tight. Well, that's going to be important later, by the way. Well, one day,
Oh,
I
I'm
basically
sure.
climbed up this tree at the apartment, real high, all right, real high, and I didn't want to go down. I was fucking scared. I was a little bitch. I didn't want to fucking hit the ground. I held on there for like a good hour or so, right? And then I see one of my friends come out. It's like a little kid, like barely third grade maybe, elementary school.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué
One of my
pasó?
Mexican
¿Qué te
friends.
pasó?
Hold on. And I say, hey, get your mom, help me out here, help me off the tree. He doesn't get his mom. He doesn't get his fucking dad. He doesn't get a ladder or anything. He gets a fucking broomstick to try and hit me down from the fucking tree. All right. He gets a fucking goddamn broomstick and beats me down until I fall. And then I land on a root and then I just hurt myself. And it was the most fucking stupidest shit ever. And that kid will always just be on my mind as being a little fucking shithead.
Remember his name?
I think it was like Steven, but like Mexican-fied, like Stevano.
How do you mess that?
Mexican vibe.
Like, trust me, yeah. We got a whole bunch of. Trust me,
Oh
you'll
my
understand
God.
once you live like down in Southern California, New Mexico type of area.
I mean,
Damn.
Oh my.
Florida's not much different. They have Mexicans and Dominican people
They
all over the place.
they got
Cubans,
them
we have Cubans
Cuban,
all over
bro.
the place. All over the place.
Mm.
They run on
All,
Cuban time. They'll
all
be like,
over.
"Hey, come meet up, come hang out with us." They'll be like, "Yeah, all right. What time?" I'm like, "It's 5 o'clock. That's where we're all gonna hang out. We're gonna go to the beach. We're gonna play some volleyball with Big Ed, and then we're gonna go get some drinks at the rooftop bar." They're like, "Oh, that sounds really cool." 6 o'clock runs around. 7 o'clock runs around. 8 o'clock runs around. 9 o'clock, they're like, "Hey, we're on time." Like, no, no, we're already
Oh my
sloshed. Like,
God.
missed volleyball. I didn't have a teammate. I was trying to go for centers and I had to run for it. I didn't have a team. It's bad.
One
Ever
man
again.
volleyball.
They're crazy.
So,
Make
uh,
some good food.
Fallen, actually, you know what? I'm glad you're here this week because I like doing a bit of a segment called Unpopular Opinions. I've been going strong every week.
Oh
These
boy.
two have been kind of
Oh boy.
slacking. So, my
I don't
unpopular,
have that many unpopular
well,
opinions.
the thing is, it's unpopular to the general populace, not just your friends. So, what I'm going to say is,
Okay.
people are saying video games are violent. No, they're not. No. Wait, video games are violent. They're saying violent video games make people violent, and they don't. On the ground of
Mhm.
are video games violent? Yes. Do they make you do violent things in game? Yes. But there's not a direct correlation of if you do the violent act in game that it will make you do it IRL. There's nothing there. So now we got this gaming addiction, fucking the health ministry in the states, I believe, naming it as a mental health condition. So people are getting addicted to video games. Video games are violent. No, fuck that. Yo, video games are fun. You do things that you can't do IRL. You gotta experience something new, make new friends. Yeah, I gotta fucking shoot Cap in the face. If you don't give me that little
What?
thing of shooting Cap in the face, I'm gonna go punch him IRL.
Wait,
If
what?
I can't beat him
What?
in one version of life, I'm gonna beat him in the next. So get it done.
What?
Video games don't make people
How's it
violent.
gotta be
People
me?
are just fucked up. That's why they're violent, and don't fucking make a correlation. Take away my games. then I'll get violent.
All I'm
I
saying,
think you should ban
all I'm
video
saying,
games, man.
has any
Yeah.
you guys played Modern Warfare 2, correct?
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Oh
played the
yeah.
shit out of that.
There's a scene in the campaign where you're at an airport and you're with a
Oh, the
group of
airport.
people and you come out
Oh
of the
yeah.
elevator and you're
Yeah.
just mowing down people in the airport. Just you don't give up, I was like, heck yeah! I'm on my mom's couch. I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, mom, this is the best game I've ever fucking played.
What the
You know,
fuck?
my mom's just sitting there like, what the heck? Why did I even buy this for you? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But you don't see me sitting here growing up. Like, I'm not gonna go get my gun and just shoot up an airport. First of all, I wouldn't even make it past anywhere. I wouldn't even make it into the gate. There's security's right there,
So are you trying to
and
say
that
that the
doesn't
only
make
reason you
me
haven't done it yet is
want
because you
to.
can't physically get in?
Well, it's not that I can't physically get
Yo,
in.
man,
It's not
video
that I can't
games.
physically get in. But it's the thing of it's common sense. It's not the game isn't gonna make me be like, oh, I don't like all these people that I don't know, but I'm gonna play this game and this game gets my blood pumping. So now I'm gonna go grab my gun and go shoot up a school. It just doesn't make. There's no correlation. There's none. This guy is mad at a video game. He can't figure out, or he can't process a loss. He can't,
Hmm.
just because you lose, he gets overly aggravated, and then it just piles up. Oh, okay. Now they're saying, oh, well, he was bullied. Oh, well, he's a disability. No, he's stupid. He's not wired right. No, that it's not because of the game.
Hmm.
It's because it's because of him as himself. That's how he was raised. If you look at the parents and at the stuff and how everything was treated and how he was treated, it's that side, not the whole video game that makes it
You know what? That's
any
exactly
different.
the point I was trying to make last week. My unpopular opinion of participation trophies, how they are ruining people how people are able
They
to
should
handle
not give
losses.
out participate.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
See, I see.
Like
But
they're like,
anyway,
oh yeah, you get this big trophy, and then your kid comes home and it has like this tiny little 1 inch trophy and it says,
I
"Congratulations,
I
you're shit."
lost.
Like, I don't
You
want my
shit.
man.
Yo, and then and
Like I
then
don't like.
and then
Oh my
fallen,
god.
and then guess what? You gotta hang it up. So every day you walk by and you know your kid's a loser.
Exactly.
Oh my
That's
god.
why when I have
Oh
kids
my
and
god.
they don't, they're
When
like, "Mom, Dad, I drew this," and I'm gonna sit there and look at it and be like, "You did not color in the lines. I'm not putting this on my fridge. Like, who do you think this?
you did a
Ooh.
shit
Who do you
job,
think I
Junior.
am?"
This is going right in the shredder.
Right? I'll be like, "Oh, that's cool. Let me put it in the fucking circular recycling bin."
but
What the fuck?
but yeah, Cap, Frost, even Fallen. You only added on to my unpopular
Um,
opinion. But if you have an unpopular opinion yourself,
I don't know. I
Hmm.
like Donald Trump.
get out of here.
That's pretty
What?
unpopular
Get out of
nowadays.
here. Who do you think you are? Who
Oh,
the
this
hell?
unpopular opinion
I just
breaks
want to
the.
point out. I just want
Bernie.
to point out that
Kick
the two
down the
people
door.
who don't live in America are
Bernie.
saying things like Trump.
Feel the burn. Feel the burn.
Feel the burn.
Water, you don't even live in America. How are
You
you?
got it.
But listen, all you guys' fucking problems fucking goes to us, and we gotta fucking follow you guys. I'm like, yo, please. But anyways, Cap, that is a
Oh
very unpopular
no,
opinion.
no, no.
That's a very
no,
unpopular opinion. I'm happy that you brought it
I
up, but
know.
maybe next time, those kind of stuff,
Oh
maybe
my god.
maybe just keep it deep inside, you know? Just keep it like right here. No, I'm joking. I'm
What
joking.
about?
This is open. This is open couches.
Oh my.
Frost, anything
I
on your
think
end?
I think all Canadians should be banned from the internet.
Yeah,
Well,
just call it the snow
and
Mexican.
a sort of unpopular opinion I have is that if someone wears ooh, this is gonna be an actual like actual
It is
unpopular
Pride
opinion,
Month, so
but
please turn up.
no, it's nothing related to Pride Month. I'm gonna assure you of that.
You're too good
But
for Pride Month,
Yeah, think you're too cool for school.
oh my god. Where's your Pride Month unpopular opinion, Water?
Oh, he's got a lot. He's got a lot.
Listen,
Nah.
one unpopular opinion a week.
one week, one a
The
week.
last one
You
better
had,
be about Pride Month, alright?
Oh, you know what? I can even do another one after this, but it'll be something related. But go, please.
Let's
You
do
know
one
what?
after
You know what? I'm
next
gonna
episode.
change my unpopular opinion from what I was going to say to a Pride Month one, alright? Alright.
Oh,
So, traps are gay.
No, they're not.
nah,
Yeah, they are.
dog. That would make all of us gay.
No, no, that's an unpopular opinion I have. Traps are gay.
Well, explain it.
So you're gonna sit here and tell me.
Well,
that means we're all kind of
because
gay.
I mean, listen,
Yo,
listen,
you're
listen,
literally
listen.
sitting here
Alright.
calling us all gay. What the fuck?
So hold on.
You're calling
hold
yourself
on.
gay.
What?
Does that mean that
What?
Frostina is gay?
Prostita is gay.
Confirmed.
You heard it here first, folks.
No,
Frostina is
I'm
gay.
talking about IRL. I'm not
Yeah.
talking about just in VR chat. I'm not talking about dressing up in a girl avatar for like a little bit. I'm talking about like IRL. If you dress up as a girl, but you're still a guy, I think that you're gay.
But I did it for a show though.
That's just
Dude, listen, I needed the extra money
No.
in my pocket.
listen,
That was
listen,
one
listen.
time.
But I mean like if the whole
It was
definition,
one
Yo,
or not definition,
continuous time.
Yo, how about Lily
but
Bunny?
like a trap,
Yeah, how about Lily Bunny?
a person who is sexually attracted to somebody of the same gender, even if they look like a girl, you're still gay.
So Lily's gay.
That's what I mean.
Dylan's gay.
Yo, you know what?
Fox
Yo,
is
someone
gay.
clip this, send this to Lily. This is fighting words by Frost over here.
Yeah, Lily's gonna come
Listen,
beat you up.
alright?
Okay.
That's just the opinion I have.
All right. No, that's fair.
Why?
How about you, Fallen?
So hold on. So
Oh, okay.
Fox in the Box would quote unquote be gay even though they have a girlfriend.
Actually, yeah,
if
that
they
is a
like-
bit of a
No,
paradox.
no.
Well,
he-
if they
he's-
have a girlfriend
He did say.
and they like the same sex,
Yeah.
then they're bi. Like that's just what I mean.
He's just trying
Like,
to
even
say
if they
that
dress up as a girl.
if you are dressing up as a girl, you're not straight if you date a guy. No, you're gay because technically you're still a guy. That was he's trying to say here. I know he's trying to make
So,
it all
Simon-
politically
Yeah.
But
correct.
they,
Island dresses up as a girl, comes on here with a changer, and talks to all y'all. You know.
Yeah, no, she's pretty
and,
cool.
You know,
Mhm.
acts support, and it's pretty cool.
She's pretty cool.
And they're gay.
She is gay. Yes.
They're bi. Yeah,
How are they bi?
because they have a girlfriend, but they like guys.
Wait,
I'm talking about
girl.
Silent.
we're talking about Silent Souls.
Silent
Wait,
Souls.
I thought we were talking about. Oh, okay. Silent. Wait. So she likes girls, but not guys. But she dresses up as a girl. No?
She dresses up as a
Uh,
girl, comes on here,
Mhm.
uses a changer. Not
Mhm.
gay, but will talk to dudes.
So if I fuck her, am I gay?
If you date another guy, that's gay.
So am I gay?
If you
Yeah,
date
you're pretty
another
gay,
guy,
Yeah.
say.
yeah.
I'm
So-
gay.
I'd say you're pretty. Yeah, I'd say you're pretty gay.
Hey,
Yo,
am
so-
I gay? Am I gay IRL or am I VR gay? There's a difference.
That
See,
is
that's
a,
another topic.
I
That's
say-
another topic. That's another
I
topic.
did not do anything.
Oh, that's a
another
good new
topic.
topic.
that's a
another
very good
topic.
topic.
That's another unpopular opinion.
That's a very good
So-
new topic.
So
That's
a
mine.
reason-
You guys
no.
all had yours. This one's mine. I just wanted to figure out how to ease it in.
That's good. That's good.
I'm
so,
sure.
For those who don't know, recently there was a Black Mirror episode, season
Mhm.
5, episode 1, called "Striking Vipers," right?
Mhm. Me and
And
Frost.
for those who haven't seen it, it's too bad.
Wait,
There's gonna be
wait,
spoilers
no.
about it right
I'm
now.
not reacting to that.
So it doesn't matter. I'm about to spoil it right now.
Yeah, spoil
Basically,
it.
two black dudes who are bros, who are bromies, right? They're bro homies. They have virtual sex in this game, and then they're they're questioning themselves, like, is this gay? Is this not? And at the end, they kiss each other, and they're like, all right, I don't have any fireworks going off, so I guess we're not gay IRL, but we're gay in the video. So yeah, I guess that relates a lot to a VR chat because there's a lot of traps on this game that
So-
wouldn't probably do what they're doing in real life.
I have
Mhm.
a somewhat similar, but there's also a very definitive line. If they are acting like a female on a virtual plane where they can look and act how they want, then they are a female in that sense. If they were dressing up as a guy and you dated a guy, then you are gay, both IRL and in uh, IRL and in VR. But if they're female and you're a male, you're like, yo, let's make it work, even though you are the opposite gender IRL, then yeah, you're only VR gay technically. But hey, Pride Month, turn up. Anyways,
Pride Month falling. Turn up, bro.
wait.
Tell the truth. How many people have you ERP'd with that are dudes?
So yeah, we've
Oh,
no no actually so
One.
Fallen. We've actually done it.
Oh.
We've actually revealed all of our numbers for ERP except Frost over here. Mine was
Oh,
three.
Jesus.
Okay, Caps was three or two, I think he said. You want to reveal?
Is this like, so is this like
Wait, you
total
talking to me or
amount?
Frost?
No, no, I'm talking for
All right.
Fallen.
Talking to me.
Yeah, whole numbers.
So like total, God.
they have to be different people. Yeah,
I
for each
I
know.
like
one.
how.
yo, check your calendar. Check your
Yeah.
calendar.
Uh,
See what your days you marked off.
how many do I got tonight?
Oh boy,
Three,
tonight.
four,
Oh boy.
five, six. Got six night. Four. No, I'm kidding. Total. Ah, jeez, fuck. If I had a spitball a number, I'd say sadly, because I'm a degenerate. I don't care. I would say in like 15, 20.
What the?
And that's like
Whew.
Yo, so you guys heard it here first. You guys are looking for a
more.
good time? Just find your way to Poppy Fallen's Discord.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
If you
mean,
can figure out how to spell
I
his
didn't say,
Discord
I
name.
didn't say no. I
Don't worry.
said
His
no.
Discord only has
You know
four
what?
people in it
You
right
know,
now, and
I
they're all
bet.
dudes.
Yeah,
No.
I bet Fallen. I bet if someone could figure out how to translate your username, they deserve to be your best. Wouldn't you say so?
I'd say so.
Yeah, I feel like they should. I feel like they deserve a reward. Throw 'em a
It's like
bone, dude. Throw 'em a bone.
Ah.
it's like completing a puzzle.
Oh, actually, I got a good
Uh,
question from our last topic of if they're a guy or girl online, are they gay IRL? Would you guys fuck a female version of yourselves online or like yeah
so
online?
Oh.
okay, I want to
How
go. I
hot
want to
is
go
it?
first. I
Huh.
want to hold on.
How
All
hot
right.
I
is
want to go
it?
first on this. Hold on. So recently, I don't know if you all have Snapchat or not. Recently, Snapchat put out this filter where you
Mm-hmm.
can make your face look like a girl.
Yep.
And all I'm saying is, if I could have that female face on my body, I'd fuck myself.
Okay. So
Chill. I
Fallen,
I look
same.
like a Megan. I'd fuck myself.
So I would also fuck myself, but I would definitely be like big up here, like fucking big tits.
Somebody
You
clip
want to be?
that.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Are we building ourselves?
Somebody
Yeah,
clip
yeah,
Because
yeah,
that.
yeah. You
that
gotta
would be
build
a
Oh, we're
yourself.
whole
building
nother.
ourselves, and it's totally
We're
different.
build a
Yeah.
bear workshopping ourselves.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
So, uh, Frost, what do you?
That's a good question.
Let me call my mom.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Let me call my mom.
I don't know
Let me
how
phone
I
a
feel
friend
about
real
it.
quick.
Can I phone a
Yeah,
friend?
phone a
Yeah.
friend.
But hold on. But
Steve, would you
uh,
the real
fucking
question
huh.
is, it wouldn't
Oh
be
my
as
god.
if you're sitting there and build a bear workshop yourself where you can add stuff to your body, but you can't take away. So technically, you would still be having all penises.
Whoa, no,
If
no. Listen,
is it
listen.
like the same mind, or is it like
No, no. Okay,
you
hold
but
up.
So
So,
like
technically, it
different?
would be yourself. You'd
Uh,
just be able to add stuff to it. Like I could add double D titties on myself, or like
But like, do you
a fatter
think the
ass.
same?
you know what? You know
Yeah,
what?
it's you.
No,
Yeah.
no. You know what?
It's
Oh,
It's
you,
the same
we'll
literally.
change
person.
it. No, we'll change it. We'll change it.
And,
Let's say you had one night where someone could clone you in a female form, and you gotta fuck it, and the clone wants to fuck you too, if you're willing.
I mean, mine would look good. Waters would look good. Frost would look good. Cap over here looking like a Pillsbury Doughboy. Fucking,
Fucking
Fuck.
bear. Fucking.
he's like looking like a Michelin man. Fucking, oh yeah.
Oh god.
So
Um,
now, what do you? Come on, don't be shy.
no, no. Actually, I don't think so. Not because like it. This is gonna be like a superficial thing to say. It's not the appearance that matters. All right.
Oh,
Oh my
sure.
god.
Sure.
Shut up. That is not what you say off stream.
Inside, yeah. Your inside's ugly
Okay.
too, Frost.
Oh, my
alright?
body.
I played
Okay.
Rocket League with you.
Okay, listen.
Bitch, all you care about is their inside.
First of all, if it was a clone of me, would it really be another person? I don't know. It just kind of messes
Yo,
with my head a bit.
Listen,
'Cause,
Frost
like,
female
I
form
feel like I
looks
wouldn't be
shit.
able to get over that.
He looked like shit apparently. Okay, so
No, I feel like I wouldn't be able to get over that. Like the fact that they think the same and that they're thinking the exact same things. That would just mess with my
That
head.
means
Well-
that after you would get done, you would look at each other and high five and be like, "Yo,
Yo,
you want pizza?" They'd be like, "Oh yeah." I
yeah,
want a
yo, they
pizza."
know
You're like,
exactly
"Okay,
what you
cool."
want.
No,
They know
that would be
exactly what you want.
weird. That would be
You
weird.
read my mind.
No.
You would each other high five.
Okay, so hold on.
Oh my god.
Cap, did you answer?
That'd be weird. I don't know.
No.
You wouldn't do it?
I probably, I'm not really the race that I prefer. And
Whoa, 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 whoa! What? Who the? Hold up! Who the hell says that? Who the hell says?
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I'm not the race I prefer.
Okay, hold on. We everyone has preferences, all right. Everyone has preferences.
Uh-huh.
They wanted a girl, okay? All right. I don't want a Native American. I'm sorry. I don't. I'd rather have like
Oh my
a
God.
white chick or like an Asian chick.
White or Asian? Now why? Why white or Asian?
You want the Asian persuasion?
Best
Hey.
aesthetics.
Aesthetics, like facial features and shit.
Pretty much.
You probably like the Asian beat. They
That's
can't really
all
see him
white
too
or
well.
Asian. Yeah, you can blindfold them with cheap, dental floss.
Guys, welcome to the Everybody
he
Votes
brought you
Cap.
Wrong time, Cap. Brought you wrong time.
Oh fuck.
Me so horny. Yeah.
All right. So the next question with this question is, would you fuck the other person on this couch, the female form?
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
So
That's weird to say. That is weird to say.
Oh boy.
If I
Yo,
could
yo,
have all three of you as a female just stack up on top of each
oh,
other, I'd still
bud, but a fucking tower,
like leveling, like a level system. Yeah.
but a lever. You got the fucking rope to lift or lower them.
No. See what you gotta do? You gotta put them on a table, right? But make sure the top of the table can move. So you just boom, boom, move the table over. So it's like
A fucking rotating
boom,
table.
boom, boom.
Oh no.
I would do it as long as you guys look pretty enough. I could do it. Yo, Pride Month, turn up.
I would. Turn up.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I
Yo,
feel
Cap.
fucking way too weird.
Well, Cap, I heard that you.
Nah, I couldn't hit you up.
Yo, how about black girls? What? You racist?
I already said I prefer whites and Asians, so dude.
Yo, what's wrong?
Oh, we
Holy
got both
shit.
me and Frost.
Yo, I'm right here.
You what?
Okay.
I'm right here.
I'm sorry, what? Oh god.
It's getting
It's
so
just not gonna
uncomfortable.
He looked me right in the eye.
It is very
I'm sorry,
uncomfortable.
Water.
Cap, why would you fuck me?
I don't wanna get banned from Twitch.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. I also don't prefer blacks. I prefer either whites or Asians, so it works out well. Or Brazilian.
See? Oh fuck. Oh my. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Good
yeah.
thing Cap's clone is a white
All right, Frost,
Oh.
what do you do it?
Oh my god. I feel like if I didn't know you guys beforehand and I just like met you guys in the female form, I feel like I could do it. But now meeting you
Hold
guys,
on.
if I saw someone like that was a female that acted exactly like one of you guys, I'd feel weird.
But it'll be better.
It'd
It'll
just
be
be
better.
weird to me.
If I had a twin, right,
Mm.
look like me, act a little bit more girlish, more feminine, you wouldn't fuck her?
I'd fuck
I plead the
Is
fifth.
she rich too?
What?
Is she rich too?
No, no, no.
Well,
She
I mean,
rich too.
technically the family is, but like I'm more.
Oh,
Yo, but yo, you heard it. He had the
She
boat.
is.
He had the fucking boat. You know what boat stands for?
oh, he's
Bring
got a
bring out another
he's got a
1,000.
boat.
They're fucking
Yeah,
expensive.
pretty
Oh,
much.
fuck.
Just as soon as you pull it out, you just fucking bird. There's 10 by
Yeah,
bird, 20,
pretty much.
30, 40, 50, 60
Oh
as soon as you
no.
drop that
Yo, yo,
hammer.
yo, why do you think so many boats just go out to the middle of the ocean or like the water and they just drop anchor? Because that's another 1,000. They're like, nah, fuck that.
Hmm?
But
Hmm?
actually, Fallen, I don't think I've ever asked you this. How did you even get into gaming? Because like you're like a Casanova IRL. Like,
Uh,
why would you choose gaming, which is a nerd hobby?
well, I used to watch a lot of YouTube as a kid, and
Oh yeah.
my father went to Puerto Rico because he's an electrician,
What's that?
and a father. I know, sorry. My
Oh, shit.
Yo, nice alley
Oh,
oop.
fuck.
Nice alley oop.
so,
Oh,
and so he had to go to Puerto Rico, and so he was gone for probably 4 years out of like when I was a kid, and I always had like a PSP and like a GameCube, and I'd always play Call of Duty on the GameCube because like me and my cousin would always just play it. Like I don't know, that's just how I don't even know how we got that part. But when I started to get like serious in the gaming, I'd always go to my friend Anthony's house, who lived like 12 houses down the road. He had an Xbox and a PlayStation, the original like that's when I first started getting into it is like that era like Xbox and the PlayStation. I think it's when the PlayStation 3 first came out or the 2 or one of them. And so I'd always go to his house. We'd always play. I can't remember the name of the games, but like we'd always play. And my father came back and he's like, "Hey, what do you like? I've been gone for this long, and like I missed you and stuff like that." And he's like, "I want to kind of like spoil a little bit, but like not too much." 'Cause my parents they never really believed in like spoiling us until we got a little bit older. And even then, it was like spoiling us. Like, okay, here's socks, here's some underwear for Christmas. My
here's some
grandparents did the
socks.
same thing.
Yo, shit, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
So my father was like, "You want a PlayStation or an Xbox?" And I had to choose. I choose Xbox or PlayStation, which I kind of regret, but I was like, yeah, whatever. But I started getting more into it, and started playing and going to like those little like tournaments and stuff for Call of Duty because I was one of those degenerates, and got really good, and was on like a MLG team, but it wasn't like a pro, it was like a pre, I don't know whatever you call those people where if you won this tournament, then you would go and qualify to be one of the
Mhm.
play with the pros and stuff at the big thing. And so we got
Oh, you
that,
were like a qualifying
and
team.
yeah, yeah. And so I got that, but my parents were like, no, you can't go to that. And I was like, but I can do this. Like I can, if I just have to go with my little group of friends that we always play with, because we were all decent back then. Now we're all trash.
Mhm.
Like if I picked up an Xbox controller, I'd be like, how the fuck, what the hell is this?
You know what?
Couldn't do it.
Call of Duty is probably one of the best games to have gotten into for MLG, just because they've progressed that
Mm-hmm.
field so much farther than every other game that could have had a chance. Halo fucking fell, Gear of the War fell. Only really Call of Duty got bumped up to where if you wanted to get into gaming and make that your career, Call of Duty is the game. So if you actually continue with it, you could have been like one of those phase clan where you're just playing games all day, going to tournaments left and right. Could have been doing much better than what you're doing now.
Fortnite. For the cry.
Ah,
Fortnite's trash.
yo, no, Fortnite's great. Fortnite's great. Season 9. Season 9.
No.
Wait, Fortnite has seasons?
Ooh.
Yeah, man, Season 9.
I
Squad up.
didn't even know.
Think of a Fortnite as just like Apex.
Oh no.
Pretty much the same thing.
But better. So much
No,
better.
no, they're
So
not.
much better. So much
No, they're
better.
Imagine
not.
playing
No,
Apex.
they're not. No, they're not.
Frost,
Dude, imagine playing
Frost, listen,
That
Apex
game
is shit.
sucks.
Apex is shit. There's no
Apex
competitive.
is a lot better.
There's no competitive.
Listen, Water. Just because you're bad at Lifeline doesn't mean that you gotta trash on the game.
Frost, I'll
alright?
end your
Alright.
lifeline. Shut the fuck up.
Life.
I'm violent.
Oh.
I don't even play Lifeline. Wraith main, dude.
All right, but you know, Frost, I got a perfect question. This is a question for the couch, but mainly for you. So,
Uh-oh.
how do you deal with people on VR thinking that because you got full body, you want to ERP, or that you do ERP? How do you deal with it personally?
Yeah, Frost, how do you deal with all those? You deal with all them traps coming at you.
I tell them they're stupid because I don't have full body.
Ah.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you lied to them. You lied to them
You don't
about
have full
not.
body, dude.
No, he lied
Wait,
to
how the
them.
fuck did you get on this podcast?
No. Look, he's doing his leg
I
thing
said
right
I'd be
now.
roasted.
Look, he's doing his leg thing.
Oh,
Shuffle,
he's sitting
shuffle.
down. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's sitting down.
Yeah, he's just sitting on. He's sitting on the chair, so it looks more professional. Unlike me, where I'm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Good, though.
so Cap, how do you feel like that people think you ERP constantly because you got full body?
How do I feel about it?
Mhm.
I don't know. Sometimes I try and play it up, and sometimes I'm just like, nah, no way. I really, literally just go by different reactions sometimes.
Okay. Well, truthfully, this
But
question
sometimes I'll play it up.
the question was more for Renka. Because Renka has like a huge vendetta about people thinking he ERPs because he has full body. But Fallen, how about you?
Uh-huh. Thanks.
How
Thanks.
do I what?
What do you think about people thinking? Well, I guess you just got full body again after you lost it for a bit. But how do you feel like people? How do you feel that people think you only ERP with your full body? That's the only reason you got it. You're a full degenerate. Do you have any thoughts on it? Or you're like whatever. That's their problem.
You want to join in? I mean, I got some time.
Well, like not Tuesday.
That's-
I only do it Tuesdays. You know that.
Not you. That's what I reply to them.
Wait, were you talking to me?
Oh.
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 Wait, can we still do it later
You
though?
don't want to play some Striking Vipers later?
Yo, we need those avatars. We need those avatars.
Oh.
We gotta go to public worlds and be like, yo, let's have a serious fight, bro.
Yo. Yeah, bro. I'll be the fucking polar bear.
Holy
Oh
shit!
my god.
I don't ever want to. But yeah, so
Yeah, those are his bitches in the
Oh
background.
my god.
all his bitches. So, so do you guys have any other topics you guys want to bring up? I'm kind of running to the end.
We've been doing this for a little bit. Fuck if I know. You want to take some questions from the audience?
Well, the thing is, we don't really have an audience anymore because we're doing Invite Plus.
What are you talking about? We have two
Yeah.
people. We have our producer and
y-
the audience member.
You know what? You know what?
A single audience member.
You know what? Yes.
Hello there, single audience member. Do you have a
Doing all the
question?
logistics.
Listen, they have no questions.
No.
The only question I got in chat was, Cap, I'm a trap. Please accept me from Kitty. This is when you're going your rant about.
Look, we'll
being...
talk. We'll talk later, Kitty. Hey, we'll talk later, Kitty.
Okay.
All right, just slide into those DMs in the Discord, okay?
Whoa, camera. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Anyways,
Hey,
okay.
you got a question? Said as if you think of one, let me know. What about you, producer? You got one question for us? It's your chance to get to know
Ooh.
4 known trusted members on Vrchat.
Yeah, that's true. Makes you real fucking special.
Producer Assass.
You know what?
As time goes on, you are a dime a dozen. I don't mean to discount how many hours you've wasted on this game, but let's really get into it.
Thank
Oh.
you. Thank you for acknowledging it.
Question later.
But that is a good question for
Good
later.
question.
I think I'm
Later.
just salty.
It is. So,
Yeah.
How
So,
much time do y'all have on the game?
I just
uh,
recently hit 2,000 hours. I'm a fucking degen of degens.
1,000 to 300, something like that.
How about you, Ross?
I actually don't know because I switched from Steam VR to Oculus, and I know I got 700 on Steam VR, and I've spent a lot more on Oculus. So
Oh boy.
I'm gonna say around 2,000, 1,500
Holy
around
shit.
that.
Okay. How about you, Fallen?
Oh. Hey. Ow. After this.
Hey, look, hold on, let me look.
Uh,
Mhm.
but Cap, we do have a good question that Redhead brought up
Oh my god.
about the purple ranking stuff. But oh,
Oh, he said we're not that special. That wasn't a quite. That was a statement.
no. But I got a question. I got a question out of that. Out of that. But do you
I
have a
also got
question
one
first?
question. So after.
Oh no. Take your
Oh well,
question.
I guess I'll just, I got one question from my chat. All right. Aloha. I'm pretty new to VR chat. What's your advice on making new friends? That's a good one. I
You know
like
what?
that. That's a good one.
You know what, Cap?
Have tits. That's all you need.
Oh,
You're staring into the wrong camera,
yeah,
dumbass.
that's the wrong camera. We're camera 2.
Oh my god.
Anyways, what
We're on
I
camera
got.
2 right now.
Have tits. That's all you
Oh no, it says
need.
other. Oh wait, Fallen. How many hours?
Alright,
32.
You did.
32. What?
3,200?
Shit.
But well played.
Oh, fuck.
My dog's
So,
going crazy,
alright.
so I have to mute.
So, alright. Here's a way to make friends. Basically, how I used to make friends then and how I make friends now is two different things. It depends if you have a desktop or a VR headset.
Count if you
If
got
you got a
friends.
VR headset, making friends is just shut up. If you...
Ooh.
all right. All right.
Here's what you did.
If you have desktop, here's what you do. You need to go into public worlds and literally just like ease yourself into conversations. All right. You need a game plan. You can't just penetrate that shit. You need to ease your way into those conversations, and that's how you make friends. Another
So.
way to do it is just bring a whole bunch of random people and go world jumping just randomly, or just like meet them on horror maps. I met that guy on a horror map. I met this guy jumping. I met the fucking audience member over there world jumping, and I met this loser just in a pug somewhere.
So, what I say to make friends on VR chat, very simple. Find out what you like to do on VR chat. In the beginning, you're gonna hop on, you're gonna see new things, try out different things, but you're gonna find out what you kind of like doing. So try to figure out what you kind of like doing, and there's a lot of things that you can do. Maybe you like to talk to people, so you go to the pug and just start talking to people, talk about your interests. If you have a bit more diverse interests, like you got more targeted interests, try finding a world that deals with that. Like there's worlds where people that are speaking Japanese can are trying to learn English, so they're like translation worlds, so you can go there. You can meet some interesting people there. You can go world hopping, so you get like Cap was saying, you just find like a whole group of people, but like, yeah, guys, look at this world. This is pretty cool. You just hop right in. If no one follows you, try again, try again, try again. Pretty good. But also,
Yeah.
joining groups. Joining groups is a very big way to make new friends and get be part
Oh
of the
yeah, it
community.
is.
So they're like the
That's true.
Lolly PD, the RP groups. They're just people that are on the Reddit on for VR chat who are like, yo, we're making a new Discord for the people that are new to VR chat. They don't really want to talk to the older purple users like us. They want new friends. So that's where they can go.
Yeah.
And the only thing I gotta say is, let's say you don't want to talk. Okay, you want to be a mute. That is fine, but you have to have a way to express yourself, or you're gonna be overlooked, ignored. So if you got hands and you want to be a mute, that's
Mm-hmm.
okay. You can work things out. If you're a desktop and you're a mute, chances of it being working out for you, I can't say it ever has, but I don't work in absolute, so I'll say chances are you will have a very bad time. So if you want to have a good time on VR chat,
FBI Jin.
hmm? Yeah, that's why it says.
FBI Jin.
But the thing is, he talks, not to you, talk to me.
What? What? Are you fucking serious?
Oh.
Cap, why
No,
did you?
you're
I
fucking
chill
with me.
with
You're
them.
fucking
I
with me.
chill
You're
with
fucking
them.
with me. No, you're not. You know, you're fucking not. You're fucking with me.
Cap, why did I
All
bring
right,
him around
Frost,
so
you
much?
got any advice to make friends?
Why did I bring him around so much?
He joins off me.
And me. All right,
All right,
Frost.
Frost. You got any tips?
Yeah, I mean, just to expand on that
thought he was
the
a
thing
black
you
guy.
were saying, Water, about just like knowing what kind of person you are. If you're a more extroverted person, you're probably not going to be asking this question, um,
Yeah.
because you're most likely going to be the one that initiates the conversation. You're
Mhm.
most likely going to be the one that goes like, "Hey guys, what's up? Like, this and this happened today. Like, how do you guys feel about this? You know, let's talk about global warming. I don't know, like." Just,
The
you're
easy
able
way
to
in.
find like a
Besides
topic just
that.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But if you're an introvert, which or just like somebody who is sort of shy, specifically are maybe you're less shy IRL or more shy IRL. It doesn't matter either way. But if you're an introvert, just kind of listen to conversations before you just start talking. Yeah, like you're gonna actually have to listen. You're not gonna just like
Mhm.
be able to just like butt your head into a conversation as soon as you see someone. You're not gonna be able to do that unless you're charismatic, which that's
Mhm.
but
People need to know how to read a room.
Yeah.
exactly.
True.
Fallen, any tips to make friends? Because
And
I know that you got tons of friends.
yeah.
Join a gang.
Join a gang.
Just straight up.
Straight
Join a
up.
gang.
Well,
Oh my
So another
Send
question
me a
I
message
got.
on Discord. I got
Mhm.
you.
Alright. Another question I got was, hello, I'm an anonymous man on the internet, so you must answer question. Why is producer so handsome, and why are you so gay?
Ooh.
That's a good question, anonymous user.
I wonder.
I wonder
Fallen
who said
is very
that.
gay, and Frost is gay, and Watermelon's pretty gay.
Wow.
You
Can
are
we
hella
hold on,
gay.
hold on,
Cap,
hold on.
you're the one
I
who
think we should
said
get
that
the producer here. Come here, producer.
you
Come here,
would do
producer.
stuff for
Yo,
traps.
you know what? Find out who
Yeah.
this guy
Okay,
is.
you're the
Get his
one.
fucking
Alright.
VR
You're the
chat name.
one.
Get him fucking off this game. I want this guy's number. Get it, Cap. Fucking.
You want this? All right, we're gonna have to find
We're
this
gonna find
anonymous
this
user.
guy. We're gonna find this guy. We're gonna ruin
We're
his
gonna
day.
find
Ruin
him,
his
and
life.
we're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him.
We're gonna
Okay,
clap his
producer, I
cheeks.
need you to track him down. All right, we're gonna break his computer.
Oh my god.
Producer, get over here. This is important. We need you to find him.
The producer has a stalker.
He's already he's already on the hunt, guys. He
Good,
he
good.
ran away, but he's already on the hunt.
He was studying, but
He's working. Yeah, he's
I'm
working.
on it.
He's studying.
Neck rope. 2 birds, 1 stone.
ooh, yo,
Oh.
the guy works quick. But I do have a question for you guys on the couch. So,
What's up?
as we are all purples, in the beginning, were you afraid to talk to purples when you were like a blue, green, orange user? And what do you guys think about talking to purples now? Be I personally, if they're a group of purples all bunched together, chances are I'm not going to talk to them, even now, because they don't want to talk to new people, chances are. They don't want to stay in their little group, talk amongst themselves because they've been friends since however long. But if they're by themselves, or one or two, like lonely purple users, I'll talk to them because they're quite interesting people. But typically, I'll avoid them because they're not going to. They're not really looking for fun. They're on this game for this long. They're bored and they're happy to be bored. They're happy to be bored, and it's very weird for me personally. But yeah, what are your thoughts?
I still don't talk to fucking purple users all that much. If the person's a purple, I'll kind of ignore them, or like just try to get out of the way. I didn't like purple users when they first introduced drinks. I didn't like them.
Heard
I
it
don't
here.
like them now.
Cat is a sub.
Huh?
Cap is a what?
Cap
A
is a
sub to
sun?
purples?
Sub.
Oh yeah,
Sub.
yeah, no, yeah.
Sub?
He's not a dom. He's not a dom.
Yeah.
He's submissive to
Whoa,
purple users.
whoa, whoa. Wait,
Oh.
Take
how
advantage
could
of
I?
him. Come take
Oh,
advantage
what
of
the
him.
fuck? What the fuck? All right, Mr. Fucking.
What do you think,
Find
Frost?
any purple chick on the internet.
What do you think about the
Don't
ranking?
purple. The green
So
one over there.
originally, when I first
Oh,
when
no.
ranking first got introduced, I popped in and like ranking was already a thing, so I never had that transition. Um, I mean,
Oh.
I watched streams where it was like green, but before the ranking system, so I knew like it got implemented, but I hopped in and it was already like that. But originally when I hopped in, I always thought of like purple users as like somebody that like I would like. This is gonna sound strange, but somebody that I wanted to try to be friends with because I knew that like they're probably more experienced at this. They probably know more people. I can make more friends through them. Like that's
Ooh,
just how I thought.
leeching friends.
And it.
Mm.
I mean, my view on that has changed since then. Um, but that's originally at the time what I thought. Like up until like maybe I was an orange user, I thought that. Um, and then now, like just the purple mentality, I guess would be the word for it. Um, like I stay away from groups of purples, kind of like you guys do, because you try to have a conversation, they're I find that most of the time they're very distant and cold. I guess would be the word for it. They don't really like socializing with other
feel
people.
attacked.
You
So
gotta
edgy, so
insert
edgy.
yourself.
I feel it. I feel attacked.
You try to insert yourself into their
Follow feel
conversations,
attacked.
and they're
I don't
just
want to
like,
come in this. I
"Does
don't want to come in this
like
podcast space
I
to be
joined a
attacked.
Friends Plus world. I joined a Friends Plus world, and it was like full of purples, and they were sitting in front of a mirror, and I'm like, hey, what's up? How's it going? And they're like, who's this guy? Like,
That's exactly how
Yeah.
they are.
like, who knows this guy? Like,
Fucking
I bet if
purples.
nobody would have spoke up for that, like, I would have been out of there.
Yeah,
So,
they should
I
really
mean,
change
purples,
they
but
should really change the name trusted user to like probably a crasher user. Because that would have ended up being now.
Probably.
oh my god.
But yeah,
I would say the oranges on their greens because everyone who does
Yeah.
do it on their purple account,
well,
they either get banned or they don't want to risk
well,
that account,
Fallen. That's what I'm trying
so
to
they'll make
say. Like
another one.
Mhm.
the people originally made a Smurf account, but the Vrchat doesn't do anything. So those Smurf accounts became purples. So now they're purples. Like, what are you gonna
Yeah.
do?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with Fallen though. I find that orange users are more toxic when it comes to crashing.
Orange users are a
When
lot
it comes
more
to crashing.
Nah, I don't see that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've never actually been crashed by an orange user. Only purples and greens and blue
Really? Well, that's probably because you have stuff blocked.
all the time, bud. All the fucking time. Right now you're just a fucking dummy
Exactly.
What do you mean? Frosty's a dummy no matter what.
to me.
Oh,
You're a dummy.
Oh. Oh.
All right, but
I'll
we've been
have
doing
to
this
be
podcast for quite a while. So, any
Yeah.
last topics you guys want to bring up? I got one last topic that we can end it.
In 2 hours already.
It's been
Yeah,
more than
dude.
2, right? Hopefully.
Almost.
I mean less than 2.
Holy moly.
About 1:30 on my phone.
We've been talking for a while.
I think we've only been doing a podcast for like an hour and 20. But anyways, I'll bring up a topic. If you guys want to do anything else after that, you guys talk, or we just end it there.
All right.
So, do you guys have any golden rules you guys live by? Anything that like I'm going to live by this golden rule, and fuck everyone else. I'm not breaking this rule for nobody.
I kind of just
Uh,
exist.
You can't.
I wouldn't say it's like a golden rule, but like I fucking like no, don't drink alcohol. That's about pretty much it.
Cap, that you being a bitch. It's fine. Anyone else?
Why don't you want to
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
All right, guys. This was
Ooh.
do it for the content podcast. See what happens next episode.
Woo! In the next episode, we'll
Alright.
discuss how our other 3 golden rules are better than this one.
And also why.
Go ahead and turn this shit
Actually,
off.
I won't even say that. All right, we're ending it here. Thanks for watching. Go subscribe to OK Capitalist and Watermelon Justice on Twitch. Go make sure you subscribe to Frost T on YouTube, and make sure you add Papa Fallen on Discord. Hell yeah.
Well, ERP if you.
ERP.